Hello everyone, welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. This is timeless, it is love-based, and it is 18 plus. We're going to be looking at what your person will do to get you alone, like how they will get you alone. So I do have my tarot deck. As you can see, I have some astrology based decks with some clarifiers, some love based decks, all of the good stuff, including my sex answers, erotic sex oracle hybrid that I merged. So we can get clarification through all of the piles today. Now, this can apply to any type of connection, whether you're single, because it could apply to something incoming in the future. We could be talking about a past connection for you. This could be an ex. It could be a current partner. It could be a crush. It could be a secret admirer. It could be any of the labels. I know people like labels on YouTube. It could be twin flame, soulmate, karmic connection, any of those as well. So this is the part of the video in which I describe the pile so that you can select your reading, just in case you are visually impaired, or if you just simply like a verbal description because you like to select from sound. So pile one, it is a pink, purple, blue hybrid of an orb. Pile 2 is a burgundy, maroon colored orb. And pile 3, it is a red with some pink undertones orb. Okay, I will give you a moment to marinate on that so that you can select your pile. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected the pink, blue, purple orb, then this is your reading. Let's see how your person will get you alone. Let's start with this tarot deck and see. All right, pile 1. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get 3 cards, and I will take the bottom. You have the Hanged Man. This is Pisces 12th house energy. So this person is going to be very discreet, right? Very discreet, very private. Honestly, in some instances, this person doesn't even know what they're going to do to try to get you alone. They just know that they're going to be very discreet about it, very private, very on the low, right? Because like that 12th house energy is very, very private energy. It is aspects of yourself that you don't know and aren't familiar with. And with the hangman talks about kind of the surrendering and allow things to happen as they should. So this person may not, if this person is being strategic about how they're going to do it, so far in this card I see that they're going to be, again, very discreet, very private about it, because it's a very intimate thing for them. I mean, intimacy just overall, but for them, they're very private about that kind of thing. Okay, so some of you, this person isn't actively trying to, they're just waiting for the right moment to I don't want to say do it at random or on a whim, even though that could be the case, because it won't be like chaotic and fast paced. It's still going to be slow moving. So this person is going to try to get you alone right when the moment strikes. So whenever all the pieces fall together in the perfect way, they're going to discreetly feel you out to see how to go about it. Okay. It's feeling like reading the room. Okay. So let me pull 2 more. Now we'll take the bottom so we can talk more about how this person's going to get you alone. All right. Pile 1. Okay, I've got. So you've got the 10 of elixirs, which is the 10 of cups. So that is fulfillment. It is lots of passion, lots of emotions and just feelings. Possibly I could see a situation where there is alcohol involved, drugs as well, depending on your lifestyle, right? But I can definitely see that if that is relative to your lifestyle, this person is the type to kind of, as it relates to you and getting you alone, they're type to wait until they can't hold their feelings back any further. So this is a something that possibly triggers, right? Maybe a loss of control, an emotional response. So I'm not gonna say that it's chaotic and loud. It's not. It's a very calm, right? You see that calm, gentle, discreet again energy of feelings being released. So this may be a person that kind of pours their heart out while under some sort of an influence, or possibly just a situation that triggers their emotions into where they're very vulnerable for whatever reason, and then they just kind of, I don't want to say go for it, but they feel you out to see if you're open to them getting you alone, or if you are in a connection or you've been intimate before, they'll discreetly feel you out again just to see if you're in the mood, right? Let me see if I can get one more. King of Rods. Yeah, so it is an energy of going for it, but again, it's not super aggressive like it's not super fast paced like the King of Rods. It is the King of Wands, which is a bit of a maturity associated with that fire energy. So it is action oriented. It is not holding back, not being afraid, like being very fearless in the approach. But again, it's still very discreet, very calm, as it happens, even if that underlying energy is overwhelmed. Like even if this person is truly overwhelmed, whether it's feelings of like distress based on jealousy, or it's just acknowledging their feelings while under some sort of an influence of any kind, or just thinking and just getting wrapped up in their own thoughts. And because this also the Pisces energy of the Hangman rules dreams and fantasies and illusions, like a fear of losing you. Like that's kind of when this person takes the initiative and whatnot to like go to get you alone. Like it's usually triggered by some sort of an emotional response of some kind. Okay, like it actually is an emotional response, them working to get you alone, right? But again, discreet, quiet, not loud. I just keep using those words and I don't know why. So we have the Ace of Rods, so more fire energy, the initiating. Again, this person is triggered by something. This person trying to get you alone is not necessarily a strategic plan, even if it becomes so after it's triggered by some sort of emotional response. Like I said, it could be jealousy, it could be being under the influence. I keep repeating that because I just feel like that's the message. It could also be a fear of losing you, which could not be related to like jealousy of a person. It could just be them feeling you distancing yourself. Anything that would put them in an emotional state. This is a general reading. Is something that would lead to them trying to get you alone with that initiation energy of the Ace of Rods, which is the Wands. Okay, so let me pull from these astrology based decks so that we can get more clarity on how this person will get you alone right away. Envision. Exactly, this is a visionary person. This person gets lost in their own thoughts. They get lost in their own head often, right? Often with the Hangman. That's the exact same energy because the Hangman is Pisces. Again, it is energy of dreams, fantasies, illusions, like overthinking, over feeling, being overstimulated by some sort of energy of like whatever that energy is, whether again it is jealousy, whether it is being under the influence, whether it is their mind wandering and just feeling like you're slipping away, or maybe you are. It's just something about this person attempting to get you alone. It all starts with something triggering it. At the bottom you have rebirth, which is the blood moon. Maybe it's you starting over with or without them, like something about it. Okay, so let me pull from this other deck. We'll get more energy and then I'll further develop how this is gonna go. Okay, we'll see if we can get some more specific instances. Okay, you got 2 cards. So at the bottom of the deck, you have Capricorn, which is ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So working. So something about them wanting to get you alone is all about effort. So maybe it is them realizing they need to apply more effort and energy into the connection. I could see that because your cards that came out are the South Node, could be talking about an ex. It says destined to release. This is past energy. It is familiar energy. Doesn't mean that your person is an ex. It just means they may be familiar, whether it's someone you're friends with or someone that you're currently dating or friends with benefits or someone that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything like that. And it doesn't have to be outright I don't want to say familiar. I'm using the word familiar because familiar can go both ways. It could be someone you actively know and are actually familiar with, or they may simply feel familiar. That's what's coming through. You have Venus. Give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. That is standing out to me as in finding value, seeing beauty. This is a person that something about a triggering, making sure that you know they find value, see beauty, and you give and receive love. This is a person that 100% would not be open about the fact that they want to get you alone. They would do things that imply it, right? They would never outright say it. So they would take you on a date, Venus energy, take you on a date, give you things, give you gifts, you know what I mean? Like, be very nurturing and giving and showing you, like, kind of showing you their affection. This is a person that when they want to get you alone, you'll get a lot more attention from them, a lot more of their energy, simply because that is the work that they're putting in with that Capricorn card. Okay. Honestly, even though the getting you alone portion is very private, as that's the way they like to showcase their intimacy, the Capricorn energy, the Venus energy, both very public energies, because Venus is the sign that the planet that rules the energy of relationships of all kinds, and Capricorn is 10th house energy of public perception. So this is a person that would be very out and open about how they feel about you and doing things with you even more. If they're a homebody, they'd go out more because they're wanting to kind of soften you up, because they're, again, trying to get to that level of intimacy with you, or back to that level of intimacy with you, so that this is the person that would plan some dates and whatnot. Okay. And then want to go and be private and be alone, hinting at it after. South Node shows me that their steps towards that level of intimacy, the steps towards getting you alone, would be things that you are comfortable doing, things that you are familiar with, things that make you happy and whatnot, things that you've done before, things that you've expressed to them that you enjoy, that you like, that you would like to try. It's all about making you comfortable and familiar with them. That's that discrete energy, right? That envision. They pay attention to you. They pay attention to what you do and don't like, so that they can use that towards getting you alone. Okay. So let me pull from this Moonology deck to get more clarity. This person's all about making you feel comfortable and giving you what they believe you want. Things that you have wanted, things that are tried and true. Okay, especially as it relates to the connection. Tried and true as it relates to this connection. Some of you, it's as simple as this. How is this person going to get you alone? The same way they've always gotten you alone, right? Let me see if I can get a card from this deck. That's too many. Pile 1. How is this person going to get you alone? Let me see if I can get a good shuffle. I split the deck, and it says New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So again, this is a very it feels traditional, like dating, possibly making the relationship a little more stable, making you more comfortable and confident in the connection. That's the energy of how this person wants to get you alone. Very traditional methods. Okay. Full moon in Gemini. That took a long time to get this card. You have the answers you need are coming. So this is confirmation for you. that it is, I don't want to say real time, whenever that is for you, but it is for some of you, but it's coming. You will get the clarity you need in this connection, okay? You will get the clarity you need in this connection. You do have Pisces energy again at the bottom. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. So this person, very, very discreet. Very, very discreet. Very discreet in I'll move this and I can always slide it over if I need to later. Very discreet in their approach, but very clear in the pursuit, right? Very clear in the romantic pursuit, but very discreet as it relates to intimacy. Like, it's there, the energy is underlying, you feel the pull, especially with all of these 12th house themes. You got it twice, Pisces energy coming through. But again, you got that Gemini card, that's third house energy of communication. So this person would talk to you more. So if this person isn't that big on talking, if this isn't a talker, this person will talk to you more, engage you more. You get, again, wooing of some sorts, right? That's the energy of how this person will get you alone. Like, be very, very attentive. That's the overall theme of how they get you alone, is giving you what they feel you want they feel would strengthen the connection, so that you're much more comfortable and relaxed with intimacy with them. Because this is a person that is trying to merge with you on a very, very intimate level. Like, it's not just about physical sex, it's about like getting lost in one another with that Pisces energy coming through twice. Because again, Pisces is dreams, it's fantasies, it's illusions, it's spirit, right? It's the opposite of the mundane energies of Virgo, because those are polarities. So that's the energy that is Pisces, and how this person is viewing and pursuing the level of intimacy and the connection. Okay, so let me pull from Melanin Pop, because I often say in my readings, if you see readings where I use this deck, it's an eclectic deck, and you never know what's going to come out of it. So I want to see what this deck has to say about how your person is going to get you alone. Okay. So you have red flags, caution, beware, toxic, warnings, danger. I'm not gonna lie, this feels like that energy I picked up on earlier, like possibly jealousy, some type of trigger. Like, this person is triggered, is whether it's a fear of a loss, whether it's a fear of you distancing yourself, just some thoughts surrounding that. When this person gets lost in their head with the hangman and vision and meditate and contemplate, the answers you need are coming. This may be a person that actually wants answers. Like, this person may approach you about answers. Like, we need to get together. We need to talk because I need to know. Like, that may be how they get you alone. Like, we have to talk. We have to talk about this. That's the energy I'm getting from your person. And it may be even a sense of urgency, as it relates to that, right? Red flags. So it's when they sense red flags in you, shifts in your behavior, shifts out of their comfort zone, behaviors that they know are tried and true to you with that South Node energy, right? South Node is who we are naturally. So anytime you step out of your natural routine, you start behaving in a way that is natural, your natural personality, your day-to-day, when you start shifting, that's a red flag to them, and it makes them want to investigate and see what's going on, and they start thinking about it a lot. Okay, let me pull one more. Exactly. You have alien in reverse, which is malevolent, fearful, extreme differences. Same energy. When they start seeing the shifts, that is a great confirmation from spirit. So when they start seeing you acting different, you start behaving differently or shifting your routine in any way, it triggers them, and they're like, let me just pay attention to pile one a little more, because what's all this about, right? And then they proceed to try to get you alone for conversation and intimacy, right? So I got one more. Exactly. So you have walk away, right? and I am taking it upright, but it is in reverse. So like leaving, separation, endings, divorce, like again, fear of you leaving them. But even the message on the reverse is limbo, confusion, uncertainty, choices. Anytime they don't know what's going on with you, like they get scared. They don't know what's happening, so they start warning, like what they start demanding answers, whether they do it openly or just like within themselves and their behaviors. They get closer to you to figure out why you're shifting your behavior, right? You know, apology, romantic gestures, offers, higher commitment. Would you accept, right? Again, a lot more romantic, a lot more to offer, right? A lot more engaging. That's the energy that this person begins to send. And I know this feels like a shift, like an interesting twist on the topic, because I wasn't expecting this pile. And I say that a lot in my readings, so it's good. It's good. We get authentic energy here, things that we weren't expecting. But this is the energy. This is the situation in which your person tries to get you alone. Like this is the energy surrounding the connection when this person is actively trying to get you alone. And that's why in the beginning it didn't feel like it was an active them actively trying to get you alone. It is, the action is a reaction, right? Them trying to get you alone is a reaction to your behaviors, their own chaotic thoughts, you know what I mean? Like all of those things. So let me pull from these love-based oracle decks, and then we will close this out. I've got to, yeah, this could definitely be an ex. You with that, would you accept, right? That romantic gestures, apologies, and whatnot, because the first card coming out, it is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Even if not, it could be one of those other instances that I talked about. It could be one of those someone just, this again, it's that same energy of them wanting to make whatever situation that's wrong right. And it doesn't have to be them righting or wrong that they did. Even though in a lot of cases they're going to interpret it as such. Like for example, if this is a brand new connection, reconciliation is them holding on to the connection so that you don't seek other connections or try to move on beyond them. The other card you do have is wedding. This situation involves marriage. It does not have to involve a literal marriage. It could involve just the nature of the connection. Like, is this a serious connection? Is this like a strengthening of a connection, right? Taking it to whatever the next level would be, right? It could be, okay, let's talk more. It could be let's date. It could be let's be official. It could be let's move in, let's get engaged, actual marriage, whether the next step for you and your connection is children, whatever your stage of your relationship, it is a strengthening and an evolution of that, and a righting of a wrong where relevant, and just the being closer, because reconciliation is being closer if that is lacking. Okay, you do have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, right? And you know, the answers you need are coming. So a conversation, this is a person that wants to talk a lot once, you know, they feel like they want to get you alone. That's just the energy of it all. But conversation is definitely one of the methods that they would use to get to that point. Okay, especially as it relates to the future of the connection and where you're headed. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. Yeah, this person, I don't want to say they're sneaky. They're not. It's just that they fly under the radar, and you may not even realize how intense the connection is with them until whatever the trigger is that gets them in a state where they're actively I don't want to say engaged, because it's not that this person isn't engaged in the connection. It's just that something triggering them gets them to apply more effort than they normally would when they feel like they want to get you alone intimately. Okay, let me grab this card. Again, some of you this is an interesting energy. I'm gonna take the bottom, and then we'll you've got a blast from the past, right? An ex or on again, off again lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting the past? So some of you ex completely, right? Reconciliation. You have South Node there. Let me just, yeah, you're not going to see, but it's all of this past energy here. pictures. It could be them seeing pictures, images, it's seeing you out and about with other people, or potentially dating other people, like just that energy. Something this person sees or hears about puts them in that energy. I feel in a lot of instances that's part of the trigger. At the bottom you do have a new romance, so it could be you with someone else, or it could be there it could be you with someone else if this is an ex. Others of you, if this is the new romance that we are discussing, it's still a confirmation. The blast from the past is all of that past energy that this person is constantly thinking about. So any situations that they've had with an ex, or just issues with love and romance, like they've had issues to the point where they have trust issues, and they're always afraid and worried that you're gonna either leave or do what their past people did or whatever. And like when they think about that too hard, they're like, well, let me just, or when you behave in a way that reminds them of that, they're like, let me just real power one in. That's kind of the energy. But new romance says a new love will find its way to you. There's an opportunity to experience a positive new beginning. So again, those of you where we're talking about past connections coming back, or current connections that are reminding you of past energies, this either way, you should have your confirmation there. And let me pull from this last love-based deck, and I will get right into those erotic sex and oracle deck hybrid, so that we can see what's going on there. Okay, maybe some energy once they do get you alone, because how they will get you alone. Attraction. It is the same wooing Venus energy here of like wooing you. Their captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. So you know what? It is that same. I have another card poking out. No, it's not. It was the bottom, and I'm not going to take the bottom. I wanted one more. So this is a person that will like, I'm hearing all that glitters isn't gold. Like they'll remind you of that, like, because if you're like seeking other connections, but they also want to remind you of what you have with them, regardless of if it's early stages of a connection, late stages of a connection. This is the person that wants you to see the potential with them. So when they want to get you alone, when they want to be intimate, when they're trying to get you in a mood, especially for sex, because even though this pile feels very situational, like a specific circumstances, like specific events that will happen and such, and how they're going to get you alone, it is just simply wooing you and making sure you understand, like, hey, I am a prize, pile one. Let me show you. I promise I can be everything that you need for me to be. Okay, let me pull one more to get that way. But it feels very seducing. It's more like yeah, breakup came through. So definitely, if we're talking about an ex, it says time apart is on the horizon. This may be short term or long term. So this is, again, they get more attracted to you when they feel like you're going to leave them alone, especially since at the bottom you do have freedom. When we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. So they kind of, when they feel like you're slipping, that's the confirmation of how they get you alone. Okay, definitely the case. So I'm going to pull 6 cards from this deck so we can see more of that intimate energy that comes through. Because with all of the Pisces 12th house themes, we did not get very many sexual themes so far. Because this person's very, very discreet in their approach. Like this person feels like someone that, yes, you want to have sex with, regardless of early, late stage of a connection, but you don't expect it. You know what I mean? Like the situation in which it happens, you don't expect that you're gonna be intimate with this person. It just kind of happens, and you may even think about it after, like, how did I even end up laid up with pile one? You know what I mean? In this situation that I'm in, like, you know, yeah, we were going on a date, but it wasn't that kind of a outing. And here we are, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this pile. So let me see, pile one, how they would get you alone. Exactly. Dress sexy for me. Like, we're going out, night on the town, let's go do something fun. Like, you look really good. This type of person that will tell you you look really good. And you can tell by the way they look at you, they're like, dress sexy for me. This person is the type to say, put something on, let's go, right? That's the energy coming through for how they will get you alone. Definitely complimenting that outing date vibes that I was getting from them, okay? Especially with would you accept, right? Let's go out. Let's see. You got I want to taste you. So as intimate as that energy is, it is things that this is energy that this person thinks about transpiring once they get you alone, but it is also complementing that date energy, right? Like eating, drinking, going out, right? You do have into role playing at the bottom, so thinking about setting the mood, setting a table, that's the kind of energy with this person, okay? How they will get you alone. Wooing you, wine and dine. That's what I heard whining and dining you. That's this person's approach when they're intimidated or worried. Domination, taking back control of the connection, right? This person's a bit freaky. They're a bit of a dom. They're a dominant for sure. Your person you're asking about is a dominant, okay? And they move as such. It makes sense that when they're triggered by something or possibly a competitive environment romantically for you, this is the energy they step into. It is that King of Wands that we see, right? Domination, reeling you in, kind of taking back control. Like, okay, Pal One, this is what you want. You want to be wined and dined. Stop looking elsewhere. I've got that. That's the energy coming through for your person, okay? Let me get one more. You have get creative with me. I will say that, and I will try to not get, let me just see how to word this. Before I get into that, at the bottom, you do have emotionally distant. Again, triggering this person, right? Triggering this person. I actually do see time apart, and the freedom, distancing yourself. They want to reel you in. It is a very openly, I've never had images that were that openly intimate combined like that. I don't feel from this deck, because you do have cards that emulate certain visuals that I will not describe. I cannot go that in depth, but you can see it's very, very clear that when this person gets you alone, or when the goal is to get you alone, it is very, very openly the intent that it leads to sex, okay? Again, they will not say it. They will not say it leading in. Now, once it's established that that will happen, this person gets really freaky, and they may talk a little dirty or whatever, but you do have coming out secret lover, so that's that discreet private energy. It doesn't mean that this is a secret lover. Could be a secret admirer, could be a fuzzy connection that isn't very clear, but it just means that this person's very private as it relates to intimacy, okay? They're not a out in public kind of a individual, okay? So let me get my last card, and we will take the bottom about how this person will get you alone. What's this? So you have other lovers coming out. Again, that's that competitive energy. That's that competitive energy. When this person gets jealous, it's like, listen, I'm not having it, especially if this is a connection that could be private or secret of some kind. Like, they don't like that. They kind of want to stake their claim in that domination and dress sexy for me, like claiming you outside. We did talk about that 10th house energy, because they don't want all of that competition and whatnot. And you do have into role playing, right? With that domination energy, it is out, it is playing their position, it is making sure that people know where they stand with you and whatnot, and that is how they plan to get you alone. It's kind of isolating you away from the competition, like making sure that, like, this is a person that will literally make sure that people that are interested in you romantically or sexually know that you're off limits, even if it is a private thing. Like, they'll kind of reveal it, or even if it's not even that, even if that's like it's a blurred line situation where they're not, like, you're not official, you're not exclusive. This person doesn't care if you haven't established that you're exclusive. They'll make sure other people know, like, listen, pile one, that's me, okay? So yeah, that is all I have for you today, pile one. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on what happens here on the channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile two. I almost spaced on the pile that I was doing, but pile two, if you selected the burgundy or maroon colored orb, then this is your reading. I'm just going to get a good shuffle. I've already cleansed your decks. I don't know why I needed to clarify that, but your decks are cleansed. So if you're worried about, I don't know, feeling clean, being clean, just get yourself together, all right? And I don't mean necessarily in a physical sense, but I mean like in terms of spirit or emotional hygiene as well, okay? Or even if you may need to clean up. I'm hearing that. Like some of you need to clean up so that like when your person like hits you up, like you feel like they can come over. So definitely if you feel like you need to clean up, then do so, because when your person tries to get you alone, you want to be ready, obviously. If this is the type of reading that you're seeking or stumbling upon and engaging, right? So just make sure your space is in order so that you're ready to go. Okay, what is this? Seven of Blades. Yeah, this person is going to be very open about it. Okay, that is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is discreet energy. It's very, it's kind of like what you would consider to be sneaky. This person is going to be very open, very transparent about the fact that they want to be intimate with you on a sexual level and whatnot. So when they try to get you alone, it's going to be very obvious why. Okay, now maybe why you were like, let me get myself together. Because it may even be on a whim, just based on, or even if it's not on a whim, it's just, it's during a period or a time in which you were not expecting it or you weren't ready, okay? So let me see if I can get two more cards and then I will take the bottom. Yeah, you've got strength. That is Leo energy. That is fifth house of just fun and joy and pleasure. So this person may just out of the blue fun. It is also a card of friendship, so it could be like a friends with benefit situation. I'm not gonna lie, possibly even some booty call energy, considering how the initial energy and the way that it came through. But yeah, the house vibe is joy, pleasure. It is romance. It is sex for fun and enjoyment, not necessarily a deep intimacy, like deep emotional intimacy. It is just fun and pleasure, right? So this person may hit you up for those reasons. Not saying that there's no emotional attachment. I'm just saying that how this person will get you alone, the question we're asking in the literal sense, it just feels very casual, very fun. Okay, let me see if I can get one more card and we'll take the bottom. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Look how fast paced that is. That is Eight of Rods, which is the Eight of Wands. Like, might just randomly call you on a whim, text you, boom, boom, boom. Like, that's the energy. And that's why you had that energy of like, I'm not ready at the beginning, because this person, may come out of nowhere with the way and catch you completely off guard with how they plan to get you alone. Okay, it doesn't seem planned at all. It just seems like on a whim. Anything fifth house related, which could be a date. It could be a date and then boom, it happens. Or it could be just like some out socially, a gathering, like again, them hit you up. Like, it's just all about just like the vibe is what it is, and it's let me hit up pile two, or hey pile two, you ready to leave? Like, that's the energy coming through with your person. At the bottom, you do have 9 of elixirs, right? You got the wish tonic, bliss brew, love potion, joy. That's all of that fifth house energy. Like, the 9 of elixirs is 100% fifth house energy. I think I mentioned being under the influence in pile one. Some of you, this is another approach, even though the energy seems contradictory if you came from pile one, but the reality is here, this person, even if you didn't pick pile one, don't force it, is feeling very, very good, very, very comfortable in who they are. And with in the moment, like it's almost like they're feeling really good, so they're like, okay, you know what, let me just see, let me feel pile two out, whether you're in an established connection or not. Because even if you're in an established connection, like your person may not be like the super freaky type, but maybe they get like, a little something in their system, and then they start feeling extra good, a little extra frisky, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting lucky tonight. Like you may be that type of couple. But also this person is indulgent. Like when this person is indulging, that's when which is why I got the influence energy coming through, whether it is like drinking or any type of recreational drug use. If that is your thing, it just, this person starts feeling a little frisky, and that is when they kind of engage you on that level. Okay, let me pull from these astrology based decks so I can get more energy. Exactly. Look at that. I love that. And that is the number 5. We just got through talking about fifth house energy, but the card says play. This person it's fun. It's all about fun, right? It's all about fun, and they get really, really passionate when they're feeling good and having fun. So you have movement. Yeah, when they're feeling good, having fun, that's when this person gets super passionate, super indulgent. And when they're indulging in other ways, they're like, you know what, let me indulge sexually. I wonder what pile two's up to, because it's a very casual energy. I'm not saying this isn't a committed situation. Um I'm saying that even if it is, it's like maybe you two don't get out much. So when you get out, it feels very lighthearted and casual. So like if you're a very, very serious connection, like let's say you've been together a really long time, especially if you have kids, like maybe it's a bit stale. This is like a night on a town, maybe out with your friends or something like that. And then you two get home and like it gets frisky, and it's like in a way that it hasn't happened in a while. Like that's how this person plans to get you alone, at least the next time. Like that's the energy of making sure that it's really, really fun and passionate and just enjoyable. Like it's all about pleasure, like you feeling good, them feeling good, and just enjoying it, versus it being, oh, a deeply spiritual, passionate thing. It's all about enjoying it, right? Love that energy for you. So let me pull from these other astrology based decks to get more energy for you, pal, too. How they will get you alone. It's very fun. Like this person would literally plan to get you alone to have sex after some sort of a game, like literally playing games together, like some sort of an activity or something together. They do that. It's very, very sweet energy. Because even though some people may think, well, why is it such a good energy if it's so casual? It doesn't feel deeply intense. We do have a lot of intense energies that come through on this channel, but how to, like, this is someone, based on the energy and how they plan on getting you alone, this is someone that would genuinely enjoy your company, and you would enjoy theirs too. Like someone you enjoy spending time with, right? It's not just about having sex or being deeply attracted to each other and passionate, even though those things are here. It's about like someone you like as a person, someone that likes you as a person, right? You have house 2, and it is physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Really, this person plans to get you alone when they feel very, very comfortable and confident in themselves. Again, that 9 of elixirs, that 9 of cups, like they feel like they are on top of their game, and that is when they feel comfortable. Because house 2 is Taurus energy, which is also about pleasures. Like 9 of cups feels like Taurus energy, but it rules your assets, the things that you own, your being. And that is how this person plans to get you alone, being very, very stable, whether financially, mentally, spiritually, like emotionally stable and secure in themselves and confident in themselves. That is when they can truly, truly enjoy not only life, but you, right? That is the energy coming through. We'll put that there. Exactly. At the bottom of the deck, you have the cardinal energy. That is Aries, that is Cancer, that is Libra, and that is Capricorn. So all of the signs, I'm so sorry, I'm trying not to cough. So that's why I sound like that. That's the weird inflections in my voice is me trying not to cough. I do still have a bit of a cough. But yeah, cardinal energy is initiating energy. It is instigating energy. It's the lighting of a match, lighting of a flame, beginning of some energy. So that is when this person may come at you for the first time sexually, based on the energy that I'm telling you about. Like, it could be when they finally feel stable financially, when they get to, find, like, something happens, whether it is a new job, a new promotion, or something like that. A new hobby, something that kind of ignites a passion in them in one creative way, and that stems over sexually. So that is when they engage you sexually. This person starts something, they have all of this creative energy in them based on whatever they have going on, that is leading to that stability of the house too, that is making them feel comfortable and confident in that Nine of Elixirs, that give them the free reign to play freely and make them feel strong in that strength card. So that's when they're like, let me go at pile 2 and remind pile 2 who I am. You know what I mean? Because I know who I am. Like, that's the energy that they have. Okay, so let me pull from the Moonology deck, and then we'll look at a couple of other decks. Okay, all right, pile 2, how they plan to get you alone. That's way too many cards. Some of you, this person, I saw nothing is yet set in stone in that mutable energy. Some of you, this person is still sorting that out. Like the specifics of it, right? They just know that it's something they want to do. They don't know how. So let me see if we can get something. How is this person most likely, right? How will they get you alone? And that was a quick one. Okay. So this person, this is a play pile. Like, you have I will flip it up right so we can read it. You have New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. It is in reverse. I love that because it reaffirms that energy of joy, pleasure, fun. Like, this is not gonna happen in any sort of stale, stiff, serious, professional, any of those environments. It's gonna happen out in the fun world, having fun activities. Like, that's it, right? What do you need to release? Releasing of the steam, the waning moon, the waning down of an energy. This could be after that 10th house energy, after something very public, after work, after career based things, right? Something very, very fun. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it could be like a reward of some sort for this person reaching some sort of a stability with that energy coming through. Let me slide. I can slide these over because I'll need the space anyway. But, like, if you know what I mean, like, this person's like seeing getting you alone as like a reward for doing a good job, or an extension of something already. Like, they're already doing something they enjoy, it's already fun, it's already pleasurable, it's already exciting. Like, then they want to just really go out with the bang, like end it all off with the bang by having you intimately. Does that make sense? So let me pull from this Melanin Pop deck. It is very eclectic. You never know what's going to come from this deck. So let me see the energies that I get for pile 2 regarding how your person plans to get you alone. I almost got create with me coming out. Okay, that's 2 energies. These are 2 very interesting energies. They're very similar. So you have the Rebel card. Come on. It says strong-willed, protester, nonconformist, opposition. And then you also have energy vampire, draining, lust, darkness, low vibration, again, vampire. So very dark energy coming through. What is at the bottom? Individuality. And when I say dark, I don't mean dark in a negative sense. I mean in a 9 of Cups sense, ironically enough. Expressive, artistic, unique, fashion, outrageous. Sorry, not outrageous. I love that energy though. Courageous, trendsetter. This person begins feeling themselves And that is when they engage you on that level, right? Like individuality, rebel, and vampire, that's all the same exact energy. Like they start enjoying who they are, they start enjoying their life more, and then they start going on, I don't want to say to go rogue, but that's when they're like, let me just do something different to spice things up with Pow too, right? Like I'm a rebel, like I'll do something. Vampire is also that overindulgent energy of the 9 of Elixirs. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be someone like again under some sort of an influence, but it doesn't have to be. It could simply be them wanting to indulge. I actually have a channel song for you. I hope I do not forget it. But like it's it's a very, very indulgent energy coming through for Pal 2. So again, when they're at the top of their game, individuality. So let me pull from these other decks and get more clarity on this person. Yeah, they go rogue. I'm actually hearing, and the reason, like, because I'm like, why do I keep saying rogue? Why is that word relevant? Like some of you, because this is a very social energy, a very fun energy, this person goes rogue on their friends or plans to go rogue on their friends. Like they have fun with their friends and then they plan to go rogue and like be with you. Like, oh, let me go do my own thing with individuality. Right. You've got make the effort. Here we go. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Exactly. Going for it with you, right? Taking those steps and making sure that you know you have to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. That's exactly the energy of how this person plans to get you along. Like I said, feeling good, giving kind of going in on a connection with you once they feel established and happy and in a space, like after they finish whatever work they're working on or whatever, once they feel accomplished, successful, stable, and whatever project things, whatever they've got going on while they're out enjoying life, or they'll plan to enjoy life with you. Like they'll plan to do something fun with you that doesn't have any serious energy associated. Like they don't want to talk about bills, they don't want to talk about your work, their work, they don't want to talk about like if you have children, they don't want to talk about the kids. Like they want to just enjoy and have fun and just do things. I'm even hearing like festival, like a fair, like a local fair. Some of you may even just go without your kids. Okay. And obviously after you two go roll and whoever's left watching your children, you might be in trouble when you surface, okay? Yeah, you have smooth sailing. So they may actually take you sailing, literally. I'm trying to get this card to do its thing. There it is. A new love interest will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady. Relax and see where the boat goes. Again, this may be a brand new connection for some of you, or again, very casual, at least in the beginning, but easy. The whole point is getting you alone is in easy settings. Like they want it in easy settings, like when it's fun and it's naturally fun without all of this extra effort, just enjoying each other naturally without it having to be all of these extra conversations that are super serious and whatnot. Like that's just the energy. At the bottom you have soulmate. Okay, it says your soulmate will come into your life to challenge you and help you grow. It will be an undeniable connection. Now, it could be the challenges. This can come after challenges, right? Letting off of some steam, that waning moon, releasing and giving your relationship a chance. Over here at the bottom right, it could be that energy. But yeah, you know, soulmate, just enjoying people. Soulmates are two people that just connect and have a connection and enjoy, have common interests, common energy. So you know what I mean? Like that's just how they see you and the energy that they will use to get you alone. You can see that. So let me pull from this deck. This is also a person that would have a very interesting approach to sex with that rebel vampire individuality energy. You may be caught off guard by them during sex for whatever reason, okay? Like they may, for whatever reason, it feels like they'll surprise you. Like something about their sexual side is not where you were expecting, but not in a bad way at all. Like it is good. Like it is very enjoyable and pleasurable for you, but something about the way that this person is sexually for whatever reason. It's just, I want to call it a pleasant surprise for you, okay? So let me see how this person plans to get you alone. Pile 2. Exactly, self-love. This is all of the messages doubling down. When they feel good about themselves, that is how they engage you, and that is how they best, those are the situations, right? As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationship and with yourself. And that is truly the energy that comes through for you. Like that's just how this person feels. 100%. You've got house 2 there. We talked about it. At the bottom, you have security. What is yours will always be yours. This love is secured by the divine. This person feels very, very comfortable, confident in who they are. And in some instances, it's not just about them feeling good. It's about them being certain and comfortable and secure in a connection, or trying to establish that level of security with you in a connection. You know, feeling sure, feeling certain that you're their person, that you're their soulmate, that you are theirs, right? Giving the relationship a chance and making that effort and kind of taking you in, right? Because that's the sexual energy that does come through heavy for them, is taking you in. Like, this is the person that really just takes you in, okay? And merges with you sexually. Even though it's fun, it just, I think the intensity may catch you off guard, because it doesn't feel intense until it's actually sex, right? Like, it's fun, it's lighthearted, and then it feels like you get halfway through the act and it's like, wow, this is way more intimate than I expected. You get caught off guard, possibly even a little spooked, okay? So I'm gonna pull 6 cards from this erotic sex answers oracle hybrid, so we can get a little more on this person. This is that fun energy, need to be uninhibited, just open. You even have like open and free. That's that energy coming through, okay? Coming through. If this is a person that's normally a little more reserved, a little more conservative, that, like, you see their rebellious side, their vampire side, their darker side, in a good way, when they want to get you alone. That's how you know. That's one of the initiators, is when they get a little extra, they start acting a little different, a little more frisky, a little more rebellious, right? That's the energy that comes through for them. What is this? Exactly. So this person is normally self-conscious, right? I may pull more than 6. I want to see something about the eyes. You can tell by looking in their eyes. Yeah, definitely can tell by looking in their eyes. You have gentle loving. Look how intense the stare is. I'm like covering his eyes, so that may be interesting. You may have hidden, like, this person may hide their eyes sometimes, especially if they're under some sort of influence. And but you can tell. You can still tell. You have great lover. Right? Like, gentle, delicate, and very, very passionate. You do have at the bottom already hot sex, right? Hiding their eyes, right? You that could be a thing. Like, if you look in their eyes, you can tell. So they know, like, so they may hide their eyes, okay? Or avoid eye contact. Not during sex. During sex, they're all in. It's intense, but that might be part of the surprise. But outside of intimacy, like, this person may hide their eyes when they're intrigued by you sexually, or when they're planning to engage you sexually, okay? But like, you have gentle loving and great lover coming through. Let me see if I can get these 2 more to come out. What is this? How many are these? Okay, so these are 3. We'll take them. At the bottom, you have can't handle you. Again, catching you off guard. Look at the eyes. It is intense, right? This person, again, very, very shocking once they get you alone. So I'll take these 2. You've got try new things. That's that rebellious, adventurous energy coming through. Try new things. Again, not prepared, catching you off guard. And you may not expect this person to be gentle, but also very passionate, right, with it. You do have let's make love in the moonlight. So maybe it is the delicacy in which they handle you, and the passion, and it being very fun and lighthearted in that literal moment we're talking about, that catches you off guard, though. But again, you've got the let's make love in the moonlight. And then you have again playful. Look at that. Where is it? Where is it? I have to find it. You have play and you have playful. Okay, you have it twice. Okay, you have it twice. So that is all I have for you. Again, this is a very fun, enjoyable, pleasurable pile. This person's approach to getting you alone is very, very fun, very, very festive. Okay, so again, it's all I have for you today, pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in touch for more readings like this. Okay, thank you for watching. All right, pile 3, if you selected the red or pink with the pink undertones, or then this is your reading. Let's see your person's plans to get you alone, like how they will get you alone. So let's see. How will they get you alone? Getting a good shuffle. Let's see. All right. Like, I'm fighting to get this card. I am so sorry. Okay. You've got the Page of Coins, which is a very youthful, fun, engaging energy, but also from like a very stable perspective. So like pages are messengers, right? But that's why you have the skeleton of like the child. I know that's morbid, but like it's a young, playful, flirtatious energy, but in a very, very stable way. So something about the way that they flirt with you and engage you kind of shows you the long-term potential of them, like the long-term stability with this person, and that's how they plan to kind of pique your interest and kind of intrigue you to learn more about them or proceed further with the connection or deepen the connection or take it more seriously. Okay, so that's kind of the initial energy of how this person plans to get you alone. It's kind of making sure, like planting seeds towards the future of stability. Okay, so let me pull out. I want to, sorry, I'm like shaking the table. Maybe that's what they'll do, they'll shake the table. You know what I mean? So let me see if I can get 2 more cards, and I will take the bottom so we can see more how this person plans to get you alone. Six of Rods. So some of the other piles are coming through, which is fine. If you selected them, welcome. And if you feel called to them, definitely seek them out. But you have something about this is these look like sunflowers. If they're not, I am so sorry. But it feels like summertime or outside. Are those bones? These are not bones. Can't think of what they're called. But anyway, these may be relevant. I am spacing on what they're called. But yeah, you have that energy that is victory, success, and whatnot coming through with the Six of Rods. It is praise. It is just feeling very good about a certain situations. I am so sorry, y'all. Like I am like completely spacing. I don't know what they're called, so I will pull them up again. And I promise I know what this is. I'm just spacing, and which happens from time to time. But I'll hold it up close so you can see what it look like to you. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that's the energy coming through for your pile. But that Six of Rods, Six of Wands energy following that Page of Coins, it's like a victory, a success, like a winning of something, just feeling very, very good, just being outside and whatnot, and just playful. At the bottom of the deck so far, you have the Six of Coins, which is receiving something. So it could be after it feels like some sort of praise or like victory or just winning of some sort. I want to get one more card and take the bottom, but whatever it is that they do to get you alone, it's gonna follow some sort of winning of some sort. Okay, Four of Coins, that stability energy coming through again. So this person may have earth placements. With the Four of Coins, it is solidifying of an energy. You do have the mouth area here that could be a play on some sexual energy, some oral coming through, but it's also vocal energy. So this person may be very clear in solidifying either the connection or the nature of the connection, and that is part of how they plan to get you alone. But yeah, it's following some sort of victory, praise them. Oh yeah, definitely. You have love potion, ace of elixirs, just feeling very, very good, and explore. Like, this is a, I don't want to say that this is a realization, it's not, but this is an awakening of an affection. Like, ace of elixirs is new energy, it's fresh love, it's like crush energy. Even if it's an established connection or like an ex, that could be rekindling. It's like a refreshing of the energy, like feeling that spark of love again. And like with the page of coins, it's like a message, it's like messaging. So this person may message you letting you know about something that they did that was successful, that worked out, that stabilized for them, that they're really excited about. Like, that could be part of the approach to get you alone. They may invite you to some type of ceremony or something like that, because the Six of Rods are just feeling like someone that is really being rewarded for a job well done, something that they did or built or started or have been working on with that page of coins. So let me pull from these other decks so I can get more clarity on how this person plans on getting you alone. Honeymoon. It feels like, four again, stability. Four is the number of stability, but honeymoon, very, very sweet. Again, outdoor, like the flowers were standing out to me. Here you go with that. You actually have that ace of elixirs, which is like a potion, but like honey, something like honey may be relevant, bees may be relevant, like flowers, gardening, outside may be relevant, productivity, feeling very productive, successful. That is that page of coins energies. This person's gonna show you how productive they are towards their future, towards their goals. And it doesn't have to be that concrete and serious. Like, it doesn't have to be their future, their goals, but they want you to see how good they are at something, and want, like, you know, maybe some type of competitive outdoor sports, or some type of could be the gym, never know, right? Like, but they want you to see how good they are at something and how productive they are, like a working bee, right? Like how effective they are and efficient they are at something. And when, like, they want you to see, and like, or they want to talk to you about it, or they want to show you, and they're hoping that makes you like a little more affectionate towards them with the ace of elixirs. Like, they're hoping that that's the energy, especially with support. Like, they're, you know, number 33, that's communication as well. They just really, okay, there's a couple of different energies that kind of may be, one or more may be relevant. It is that energy of them wanting to show off, but it is also an energy of them, they may ask you to help them with something, to support them with something, as a way to get closer to you, or to deepen the connection, or to bond more if this is an established relationship. This may be someone that shows you how productive they are in some area, and how they could support you and help you be more successful. Like, lots of scenarios. It doesn't have to be just one that resonates, it could be many. Okay, so let me pull from this other astrology based deck to see how this person plans to get you alone. They plan to, again, show you how useful they are, and make you feel useful, and or make you feel useful. Could be, again, one or both. Okay, pile 2, how they plan to get you alone. This is a very action oriented pile. This is the person that is very outgoing as it relates to trying to get you alone. Like, the act, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like actively trying to get you alone at any given moment. It's just that when they decide they want to get you alone, they're very proactive in doing so. Okay, so let me get more energy on pile 2. How does your person plan to get you alone? Okay, yeah, work. Okay, definitely efficiency. And whatnot. You have Chiron, which is hurt and heal. So bonding over some sort of situation, trauma, cause, energy, right? They want to support you over whatever trauma you have that you may need healing from, and ask you for support in whatever trauma they may need healing from as well. Like, that's just the energy. Like I said, and or doesn't have to be both, could be one or the other. At the bottom you do have Saturn, which is feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. Again, But it's not just about the healing journey, it's also about that success that we're seeing up here in the tarot of some sort of victory, accomplishment, showing how effective, how far they've come, how far they're going, where they're headed in that Saturn card, their long haul, making sure you can see the overall potential with them long term, and opening you up and making you feel more receptive in that Ace of Cups to having sex with them, honestly. And it doesn't feel temporary, it doesn't feel short term, it doesn't feel casual in this pile. It feels like intimacy with you, if this isn't already an established connection. Intimacy with this person, whether it's an ex or like something that's new, would be the beginning of a long-term situation. That's how they see it, at least. Okay. If this is a current partner, they just believe that a refreshing of that passionate energy is in the cards, literally, for you too. Like after some sort of victory, success, feeling good, like the connection could use a little fluff. Okay, so let me pull from this Moonology deck. This is a sexual healing energy. This person may try to get you alone as a means to like talk something out or bond in some way again. Not necessarily trauma bond, but like, you know, talking out something that they know is affecting you or that's affecting them. And like sex could be some sort of a release for the both of you, okay? You're very close to achieving your goal. Let's go. Let's clear it up. Give us Moon. Almost there, almost to the peak, which is sexual energy, and almost at the full moon, right? Like that could be actually a certain time frame. It could be very relevant time frame near. It may be near an approaching full moon. Okay, that could be relevant for some of you here. You do have at the bottom of the deck a confirmation if you came from that pile. I don't remember which one it was. It says the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Now, again, this is a timeless reading. It could be near this full moon in Gemini for some of you, or could have happened in the past, which is confirming that this is your pile about that person, okay? So let me pull from this Melanin Pop deck because it is eclectic. There's varying messages, and I want to see what it says about how your person is trying to get you alone. I want to see what messages come through because you never know what could happen. Some of you, it will be near Christmas time. I just saw ugly sweater, or some sort of holiday season, right? Okay, pile 2. How does this person plan on getting you alone? There's a lot of cards thinking about coming out, which is interesting to me. I wonder which. Okay. All right, hot sauce. Some of you, it will be while eating, specifically spicy food. Others of you, it will be in a competitive environment. The Six of Rods is giving me competitive energy with that success. It is someone that has won. It's like a parade traditionally. And whatnot, especially with productivity here. But yeah, it's like someone feeling on fire, very spicy, feisty, conquering something, right? But it does say attractive, feisty, on a roll, right? On a roll. Temperature, climate, debate. So it could be a warm day outside, but yeah, this person's definitely right, debates. They could be winning some sort of a debate, or it could be related to their work, or it could be related to like their business or a loan of some sort, or they may debate for fun, like, you know what I mean? It could be any of those things, but definitely if it's some sort of outdoor activity, some sort of sport or something like that, coming through with that hot sauce energy. But and it also is a take on them being very engaged and passionate and aroused and wanting to go there with you. At the bottom, you do have intensity, which makes sense. Intensity, healing, contracts, mirroring. You have the twin flame itself card, okay? Whether or not you like this label, it just shows that this is the energy. And also, like when we talk about sexual intimacy, this may be some sort of positioning that this person tries to get you in or does get you in when they get you alone, okay? Could be very relevant to the connection. Let me put this down. I'll put it here. I feel like I have much more space on the table today than I normally do. So I don't know if it's the angle, but I feel like I'm at the same angle. Okay. I'm not going to complain about something positive. But yeah, that's the energy coming through with this person. This person, when they try to get you alone, you two may be mirroring. You may have similar situations. Like you both may be coming off of some sort of a victory. You may be coming off of a victory together. You may be doing something competitive together, something fun together, because what you have twin flame and then you have the twins and the Gemini card. The answers you need are coming. So whatever it is you two are waiting for together or working on together, that confirmation comes through for you. You two. You have a card that came out earlier, and that is killing me that it did that. I'll pull another one too. It says smooth sailing, but you know, a new love interest will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady, relax and see where the boat goes. Okay, again, but it is still outside activity, outdoor activity, and an easy victory of some sort for you guys. Okay, regardless of what the connection is, like just on a roll, right? On a roll, smooth sailing, like something that is very easy for one or both of you will lead. Or maybe that is just a confirmation of how naturally it happens, right? How naturally it happens. You do have fairy tale romance. Come on. The romance, this romance will feel magical. It will be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after. So that the happily ever after talks about that victory for me. It is that you two kind of have like a little fairy tale of an energy, really passionate, especially with the Ace of Cups coming through and hot sauce. Like you have that gibbous moon, like, you know, you're really close to achieving your goal. Twin flame and fairy tale romance feel like not even real life. Like the moment in which they try to get you alone or they will get you alone, it won't even feel real. It'll be very passionate and like fairy tale like. Not that it will be over the top in any way. It could be with hot sauce and the gibbous moon. It just means that it'll feel right. Okay, you do have at the bottom, it's complicated. Many external factors are complicating this relationship, making it difficult to take things to the next level. I think that you're close to achieving your goal and the answers you need are coming. Lead into this. It's complicated. I don't believe that the situation is complicated at the point in which they get you alone. I believe that you see an easing of any of those external factors. And the external factors could also be the roadblocks, or it could be the competition coming through, right? You got a lot of competitive energy coming through if this is something that you're working towards and have or they're working towards, or you're both working towards, and you have that competitive edge. If it's something they're competing for and they win with that Six of Rods, or you both win, then that's the complication. But it's also, if that's not the energy, whatever external factors that are blocking the connection seem to just float away, right? In whatever instance that I'm describing, where this person gets you alone and it feels very easy, natural, and it flows. You don't have to force it, okay? So let me pull from I have a couple of more, I have two more love-based decks, and I will pull from that erotic sex answers, oracle hybrid. Okay, so let me get this energy for you, pile 3. That almost came and it didn't. Goodness. Okay, you've got, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and then you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Now that's also feels like this could be very, very soon that this energy comes through for you and this person. Like this person will plan to get you alone very, very soon. Hot sauce, it is a rapid energy. And you do also have, complementing that very soon vibe, you have you're very close to achieving your goal. So this may be the confirmation for some of you. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. I have cards that think about coming out and then change their minds. What is this? Magnetic Souls. I have another one poking out. I will take that one as well. Your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards one another. So this card, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Some of you, this is that confirmation that this is a future, maybe even like the equivalent, if you don't like that label, of a twin flame connection coming in for you brand new, because it tried to come out in reverse, but it didn't, right? So like, as in, it may not be someone you know yet. And then this instantly drawn. So like something that could be coming up for you. Most of you here are not asking about a future connection. You're asking about a current person. And this is a confirmation that you do know this person already. And that this person is a mirroring of a connection, right? Not necessarily a twin flame, but a mirroring of some sort with the twin flame and magnetic souls coming through here. Instantly drawn to one another, okay? And then I have building a future. What did I say in the beginning? You two, them feeling very stable, right? Building a future. This one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. Again, that victory, success, could be anything that's helping push someone in their next era of life. But that is what they want you to see, them building a future and their potential, along with the magnetic energy between the two of you, because they want you to see that they are worth the energy, okay? And being alone with them and being intimate with them. They want you to go there with them. You have listen and reflect at the bottom. Sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. Okay, this person's going to listen to you a lot. Like if you've got a lot going on and you need someone to talk to and you've got trauma to sort through, this person will just sit there and they will listen. They won't speak unless they feel it's necessary or you ask. They will simply just be there for you. Like this is a person that is productive, making sure you understand they support you. They're there for you. They're seeing a future with you. You could be their one, all of those things. Okay. Sorry, I was getting water, so I am back. We were talking about how this person kind of their approach to getting you alone is like showing you their potential and the potential of the connection, and using that as kind of a seducing energy, enticing you to kind of be interested in you, to attract you to them. You do have courting slipping through. I was curious to see what that was underneath, but yeah, listening, reflect, kind of listening to you as you talk through whatever you need to talk through, and also courting you here, right? Hold on, let me get my fingers off the text. This period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the cards. So courtship, like truly making sure they take you seriously. You do have watch out and very soon creeping out. You have very soon again coming out. So it's much quicker than you think. So let me pull from these erotic sex answers oracle hybrid and get 6 cards so I can see what clarify the sexual energy and the sexual nature specifically as it relates to how this person plans to get you alone. So let's see, pile 3, how this person plans to get you alone. Waiting for you to come. And that is in a sexual sense, but also maybe they're waiting for your answer. If we're talking about a traditional courtship and a listen and reflect, they're waiting for your response to something, right? Waiting for you to go somewhere with them, waiting for an opportunity to see you, right? That could be the energy coming through. Something about your neck area, your shoulders is very attractive to them. This is an interesting card to have in the reverse because you do have the glasses, the seeing very clearly here. Right? Seeing very clearly fantasies. It is fantasies in reverse. This person is not trying to fantasize about you. They are not trying to live in their head. They want this to be physical. We look at this, all of this earth energy, the future, the very soon. Like this person is not wanting to have to fantasize about you. They are wanting that real life action and they intend to act on it. You have very soon twice with courting, and among a lot of other cards such as hot sauce, you have intimate moment at the bottom. Like they're waiting for a moment, a very specific moment. There was a card that tried to come out. I didn't see it. It flipped right back in. Let me get another card to see. This person's plans to get you alone, pile 3. Come on, give me some more energy, pile 3. What is that? Breaking the rules. Okay, so something rebellious, a little something maybe you two shouldn't do, or maybe like something about the connection could be a little bit forbidden for whatever reasons. Let me know in the comments. But just breaking the rules, something that you two maybe should not be doing, but you're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Let me see. Seduction. What did I say this person's doing? They may be very attracted to you and very touchy-feely, but you do have that seduction energy. They 100% plan on seducing you. Breaking the rules could be if you two have boundaries set, like you weren't going to be intimate for a while, or if you said you weren't going to be intimate at all, then I'm not going to take these cards because okay, I'll show them to you really quick. But that's seducing you 100%. So the card that came out on top is Stolen Kisses, which I will take, right? Sneaky energy, breaking the rules and whatnot, whatever that energy is of hiding, slipping away from something. You do have to self-conscious and need to be uninhibited. So someone that's been holding back may not for very much longer. Those are 2 cards from a previous pile. That's why I didn't take them. But you do have sacred sex, a very deep connection. And it's not lost on me that one of the most prominent energies is the ring on his finger in this image. So again, we talk about the serious nature of the connection here. So let me shuffle, get one more, and I will take the final bottom of the deck energy and close this out. Pile 3. Yeah, this is a person that will kiss you spontaneously or sneak and kiss you when they think no one's looking and whatnot. Okay, you may be expecting a message soon. I have messages coming through on my phone. We have 1 card coming through. Thank you. Not open right now. That's not them not being open. Look at all that red energy. That could be, oh no, well, you know what? It could be the breaking the rules, pretending that it's not the right time, pretending that they're not available and open to the connection, but then they break those rules, right? Because they're tired of fantasizing and whatnot. But not open right now also feels like that sneaky, hidden, stolen kisses energy, right? In bondage. Locking you down, tying you up, whether physically for sexual pleasure or just making sure you know that they're seeking stability in the connection. Okay. So that is all I have for you today, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. What is this? Domination, ready for booty call. Let's do it in public. Those may be relevant energies. I did see a very outside energy for you, but again, that is all I have for you today, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the know on what's happening and all of the content we have here on this channel. Thank you for watching.